This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in the last class, I taught you how to install the Tally Prime and how to create a company, alter the company, and delete a company. So, is there any doubts in the last session?
No, ma'am.
So,
No, ma'am.
everyone, okay, fine. So, everyone able to create a companies, right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
regarding this, yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
regarding this, I have given an assignment that you have to create a 5 companies, and in that two alter the company and one delete the company. So, everyone did the practicals. So, all of you did the practicals.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, okay, fine. So, is there any doubts in the last session?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, now we'll be continuing today. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen now. Okay, so open your Tally company. Everyone, open your Tally company. And you have to click on this continue in educational mode or trial for free. And what company you created yesterday for class, just open that company. So out of 5 companies, you can keep any one company for the throughout the class you can use for the transactions. So all of you open the Tally Prime and open the Tally company. Does everyone open the Tally company?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, very good. Okay, now see here. As I told you in the last class itself, we can create a company, we can alter the company, and we can delete the company. Now, if you open the company, you can see in the gateway of Tally screen on the left side. It will display here name of the company and date of last entry. So right now it is showing here no vouchers are entered because I didn't pass any entry. Now, on the right side, you're getting one pop-up list here in that gateway of Tally. The top one we can see here, gateway of Tally. Under that, we have a list of options here. The first one is masters, and the second one is transactions, utilities, reports, and quit. So all of you are getting the same screen, right? Same options.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
good. Okay. So the first thing is masters. Under master, the first option we have a create option. I'll just press enter create here, and you can see another 3 masters here. That is a list of masters you can able to find out here: accounting master, inventory master, and statutory details. Right? All of you are in the same screen. What I am showing now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you are getting accounting masters, inventory masters, and statutory details. Under accounting masters, you are getting the options like group, ledger, currency, and voucher type, right? Okay. Now I want to go back to the previous screen. That means gateway of Tally screen. In the last class, I told you one shortcut key or one keyboard in a key. So what is that key? I want to go back to
Escape.
the previous screen.
Escape.
Escape. See, once you press escape, it will go back to the gateway of tally screen. And after create, we have here alter. So just press enter in a alter. Press enter in a alter. And you are getting the same options what you got in a create option: accounting master, inventory masters, and statutory details. Right? All of you are getting the same screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now again, the next option we have here chart of accounts. Again, press once again in a chart of accounts. Now you can see only two options in this, that is accounting masters and inventory masters. There is no statutory details in chart of accounts. Okay. Now once again I'll press here escape, and now right now I am in a gateway of tally screen and we have a create options here. See, under create, what are the things we can create here? We can create accounting masters as well as inventory masters and statutory details. Again, if I go to alter, the same thing, what are the things we have created in accounting masters, inventory masters, we can do the alteration. That means we can do any changes over there. And chart of accounts, it is used to display whatever the things I am created in accounting masters as well as inventory masters I want to display, I should go to chart of accounts. Is that clear, everyone?
Repeat one more time.
Yeah. See, here we have a three options here: create, alter, and chart of accounts. Create option, it is used to create a accounting masters. All type of masters we can be created by using this create option. And alter, so these are the list of masters we can alter. That means we can do the changes by using this alter option. The same way, chart of accounts, it is used to display all the masters what we have created. Understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, okay, fine. See here, now I'll go to create option. In a create option, we have here group, ledger, currency, and voucher type. Right? So here, the first one I'm creating today, currency. Can anyone say what is currency? I'm just asking what is currency. Have you heard about the word currency, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what is currency?
Money.
Money. Okay. Any other answers?
It is the monetary value that we give to anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll accept this answer. Okay. Now my next question is, what are the types of currencies we have? Or do you know what are the types of currency?
um, Cryptocurrency, flat currency.
Sorry. Okay. In India, which currency we were using?
Rupees.
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 Rupees,
Okay. So Indian currency is rupees. And what about America or USA?
dollars,
Dollars.
Dollar. UK?
Pounds.
Pounds.
Pound, right? So now this is a different country currencies, right? See, currency is nothing but it is a value of the product. If I want to purchase anything, I want to give the value. So the value of the product is currency. So here by default, Tally will create one currency, that is a rupees currency. See, I'll go to currency here. I am in a gateway of Tally screen. Under create currency, press enter. And you can see here currency rupees exists by default for the company. Do you want to alter the currency or create a new currency? So by default it is created rupees currency, because in the last class when I am created the company, I have taken India as a country. Automatically the base currency will be the rupees. That is how the automatic currency will be created. Is that clear? Okay, now I want to create a new currency. So whenever we are creating the new currency, we have to go to here, create new option. So here I want to create a currencies in Tally. I want to create dollar, I want to create a pounds, everything. So currency, we can say it is a worthiness of the product. And if I want to create a different country currency, I'll be using ASCII code. Can anyone say what is mean by ASCII? Have you heard about this ASCII ASCII?
No, ma'am.
Okay. See, the full form of ASCII is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So this is a full form of ASCII. By using these are the ASCII codes, we are creating different country currency in Tally. Okay, now my question is, why have to use a different country currencies to Tally?
So that we will be able to convert rupees into international. Um,
Yeah. Suppose if I am doing the transactions with some other countries, I have to use their country currencies. That is the reason we have to use here different country currencies. So ASCII code, in other words, we can also call it as a shortcut keys. See here, ASCII code I'll be using, that is a shortcut key Alt plus 0128. If I use this Alt plus 0128, it will create Euro currency. It will create Euro currency.
Ma'am, show once more.
Yeah. I'm just typing here. I'm not creating in Tally. Okay, I'm just typing in Excel. See, if you press Alt 0128, Euro symbol will display. Now I'll show this one in a Tally. See, I'll go to, I'm repeating again, go to gateway of Tally, create currency, and I'm creating a new currency. So I'm just using here create new option. This is a procedure, and symbol Alt 0128. Hold the Alt key in your keyboard. Listen carefully, everyone. Hold the Alt key in your keyboard. Don't leave the Alt key. There are two Alt key will be there here. Just hold any one Alt key and type 0128 and leave the Alt. I think you can able to see the Euro currency is appeared here. Try this, everyone. Hold the Alt key and press 0128, then leave the Alt key. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Got everyone?
No, ma'am. Can you repeat the last one?
Okay, you have to hold Alt key and 0128. Press 0128. And one more thing, don't use that the top numbers is there, no, along with the like special characters like ash dollar. So don't use that one. It should be separate number key will be there in a laptop or in a computer. If you have, if you are using the top one, 1 2 3 4, it will not come. Only if you have a separate number key, it will come.
And what if we don't have a separate one? Like in my laptop, I have the numbers along with the symbols itself.
Okay, then you can able to create only one currency, that is a dollar currency. That I'll show how to create. You
All
can't
right.
able to create euro currency.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so those who are having in a laptop only one pattern of numbers, number key, so you can't able to create this euro currency. If you are having the number key separate, hold the alt and type 0128 and leave the alt. So got it everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now the second option, formal name. So formal name is full name. I'll type here euro and number of decimal places. Currency code is not required. If you want ISO currency code, you can get it in a Google. And number of decimal places too, I'll take here. Suffix I'm not giving. Word representing euro, they will call it as a sterling. Number of decimal places in amount in words, it will be 2. So after typing all the information, press enter. Again it will display confirmation window. Say yes or press enter here. It is stored. So this currency is saved. What we have created, euro currency. I want to check it out whether it is created or not. I should go to this chart of accounts. I am repeating. So save the information and come back to this gateway of tally by pressing escape and click on this chart of accounts. Hope everyone are in the same screen. Click on chart of accounts, go to currencies, press enter. You can see here it was showing here euro and rupees. Getting everyone?
Ma'am,
Yes,
can
ma'am.
you repeat it again, ma'am, from the chart of accounts?
Okay. Chart of account, currencies. Click on chart of accounts and select currencies here, press enter.
Excuse me,
Got
ma'am.
it? Hmm.
Ma'am, can you show us for dollars? Cause I don't have that
Yeah,
extra
yeah, yeah.
number features in my laptop, so that I'll
Yeah,
get to know what you're telling for.
yes. Okay, if you want to create a dollar, shift plus 4. The dollar symbol is there. So the next currency I'm showing here, dollar. The same procedure, go to create option, currency, shift 4. So while pressing shift 4, don't use that number separate number key. You can use on the top only. You can see the dollar symbol over here. Use shift and 4 and the formal name is dollar and word represents cent. Then press enter, accept the screen, and if you want to view this, go to chart of accounts, currencies.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you explain what is word representer?
See, in Indian rupees, in the last class, I told you that 150 rupees, what we'll call this decimal. 150 rupees,
Paise?
50, yeah, 50 paisa. The same thing in dollar, they will call it as a cent.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
In euro,
Okay.
ma'am.
Euro sterling,
Ma'am, what's for dollar?
cent. So the next currency is Alt 156. This is for pound. So I'll go back to this create option. Currency. Symbol is Alt 156. Pound symbol will come. Formal name is pound. This one they'll call it as a penny. And accept the screen. Go back to this chart of accounts. Currencies. You can see we have here 4 currencies including rupees. Is it clear?
Ma'am, can you repeat the number?
For pound,
Yes, ma'am.
Alt 156.
Ma'am, after accepting, it is showing the again. It is again showing the normal
Press escape.
page, ma'am. It's not. I'm not getting the option of currencies. I'm only getting the option of current.
Press escape. Go back. Go to gateway of tally screen. Okay, so this is how we can create a currencies in tally. The next thing is to alter the currency. So GWT is gateway of tally. So I'm writing the procedure here, gateway of tally alter currency. And you have to select any one currency to alter. Okay, see here. After creating all the currencies, if it is there any alteration, I'll go to alter currency. Which currency you want to make alteration, just select it and it will display. These are the option. And here it is showing one more option here, rate of exchange, that is for buying and selling of currencies. So if it is there any alteration, you can change the, we can do some alteration and we can save it. Now the next thing I'll show you how to delete the currency. The same procedure now. Go to gateway of tally, alter, select the currency and you have to press Alt D. So in Tally, Alt D it is used to delete a company, delete the ledgers, delete the currency. So we delete the transactions also. So that is a Alt D is a shortcut key for delete. See here, I'll go back to Tally now. I'll go to Alter, currency. Okay, let me delete this euro currency. Press Alt D. Say yes. This currency is deleted. Euro currency is deleted.
Ma'am, could you
Is
show
it
it
clear?
again?
It's got deleted, ma. Okay, so
Okay, any other one, please.
yeah. Okay, go to gateway of Tally. Go to gateway of Tally. Alter. Do it simultaneously with me. Go to gateway of Tally. Alter. Currency. Select any one currency. Select any one currency. Press enter. Then press Alt D and say yes. Otherwise, press enter. The currency will be deleted.
Got it, ma'am. Thank you.
Got it? Okay. So got it, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So any doubts in this? Creation of currency, alter and delete?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So I'm giving Alt 157. It will create a N currency. You can just take a notes of this one. ASCII code, symbol and formal name. So these are the shortcut keys they will ask in the exam.
Ma'am, you can share the PPT which you have.
PPT I'll send it in the last day of the class I'll send. Is it okay?
Only for the this one code.
Only for code.
Yeah, that 156, 157.
Yeah, okay, I'll send it by tomorrow or
Slide you
Monday.
can share.
Yeah. I'll send it by Monday.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, hope you understand this creation of currency, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, I'll go to this create option. On top, you can see here, under the list of masters, change company is there and click on show more option is there. So, if I click on show more, and we have here, again it is showing some more options here, like rate of exchange, budget, scenario, credit limits, right? And
Yes,
again we
ma'am.
have here, yeah. So just click on show inactive. If you click on show inactive, we are getting some more options here. So are you in the same page? Just see this option as cost category. Everyone can see this option. It is not yet activated.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes,
double
ma'am.
click on this cost category. Double click on cost category. And you can see it is showing the options here. Primary cost category exists by default for the company. Do you want to alter primary cost category or create new cost category? So before creating this, I'll just explain what is cost category and what is cost center. The next option we have here, cost category and cost center. So what is mean by cost? See, cost category we call it as it is a main title or head office of the company. We call it as it is a main title or head office of the company. And as cost centers are sub branches of the company. So it is a head office and this is a sub branch. By default, Tally create primary cost category. Primary cost category is by default Tally is created and it is used to allocate the income and expenses of the company. See, whenever revenue or non-revenue will be allocating in a cost category. The same thing, cost centers are sub-branches of the company. The same thing it is used to allocate income and expenses of the company. The same thing. I'll take one example here. Like cost category, I'll take it as a Bangalore. So Bangalore is the place I have a head office of the company. Under Bangalore, I have a different branches in different places. For example, one place I'll take in Jayanagar and one more I'll take it in JP Nagar. So one more I'll take here Kormangla. So these are the different places. We call it as a cost center. So Bangalore is a cost category. Under that we have a cost centers are Jayanagar, JP Nagar and Kormangla. Now I'll take one example. Rent paid rupees 25,000 by cash for JP Nagar cost center. So in this example, I have taken here rent paid rupees 25,000 by cash for JP Nagar cost center. So everyone knows like debit is rent paid and credit is cash. Now I have to mention here for which center I am paying the rent. In this income and expenses, I have to mention JP Nagar place or JP Nagar branch I am paying the rent. That means it will give the exact clarity of the income and expenses. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you explain again?
See, I have taken cost category as a Bangalore. That is a head office I have in a Bangalore. But I have a sub branches in a, these are the places, Jayanagar, JP Nagar and Kormangla. These things we call it as a cost center. Okay. So cost category is the head office and cost centers are the sub branches. And cost category and cost centers mainly it is used to allocate the income and expenses of the company. See, I'm just paying the rent here. If I take rent paid by cash, I'm not knowing the what exactly I'm paying the rent for which branch. So if I want to know the exactly where it is a place, everything, we are creating cost category and the cost center. So here rent paid, I am paying the rent for JP Nagar branch. So I am mentioning here rent paid rupees 25,000 by cash for JP Nagar cost center. Okay, this is one example. Let me take one more example. Hope you all understand in this example. I'll just take here office expenses. So this office expenses, I'll take it as a cost category. Okay. Now, under cost centers, I have to create here what are the things will come. For example, repair charges, electricity, refreshment. Okay. Now you can see here office expenses is a cost category and these are the things I'll take it as a cost center. For example, if I take here, I made office expenses 10,000. I want the clear picture. What are the things I spent? So repair charges I spent here 5,000. Electricity I paid 2,000. For refreshment I gave here 3,000. So I'm getting exact amount. What are the things I made the expenses here? Understood now? What is cost category and what is cost center?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, as I told you, by default, Tally will create a primary cost category. Now, I have to create here new cost category. I'll go to create new, and you can see here you need to enable the cost center features for your company. Enable now. Click on yes. If you're getting confused, I'll go back once again. So go to everyone gateway of Tally screen, go to create option. Here we have an option called show more. Click on that and click on show inactive. Then you have to click on this double click on cost category. Don't do it in a single click. Double click on cost category. Did everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah. Click on create new. Now click on enable. Done. All of you are in the same screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. Now name I'll take here Bangalore. Type everyone Bangalore. Press enter. Allocate revenue items yes, non-revenue items no. Press enter and accept the screen. Done everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you
Okay.
repeat the last step?
Okay, you are in which screen now?
Cost creation screen, ma'am, and I've written Bangalore.
Yeah. So, yeah, after typing the Bangalore, keep on enter and accept the window. Press escape. Go back to that chart of accounts or gateway of tally screen and now click on chart of accounts. Chart of accounts and go to cost categories. And you can able to see here primary cost category and the Bangalore. Got it
Yeah,
everyone?
ma'am.
What about others?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me create one more. Okay, I'll go to create again. Okay, we can create simultaneously. We'll create office expenses. Save it. Again, you can go back, go to chart of accounts, cost categories. Done everyone?
Mom, I'm able to reach only till the box like where you're supposed to type Bangalore. After that, on entering and accept, like after putting enter and enter, it's getting stuck at no. It says that there's some problem from the tally side, so it's not getting recurred.
Okay. So what is that error it is showing here?
Ma'am, there's no error being seen. It is like this screen comes, I click on create, I go to inactive part, I even open it on typing after putting enter. When I go to accept it, the
Hmm.
screen it becomes, it hangs off. And after some time, I get a dialog box saying that there is some problem being occurred in Tally. Please report to Microsoft.
Okay.
I tried it twice, still the same is happening, mom.
It is in educational mode only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How come? Is the cost center is activated?
Just a minute, ma'am.
Yeah, just check it out. And what about others? Everyone are getting this? I think you have created office
Ma'am,
expenses in the Bangalore. Yeah, tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
how did you created that office expenses, ma'am?
The same procedure, ma.
So in place of Bangalore, we need to type their office
No, no,
expenses,
no, no,
ma'am.
no. Bangalore is the Bangalore one we have created. Another one we have to create office expenses. The same procedure. Go to gateway of tally, create cost category. Here you have to type office expenses. One after the other you have to create. If you want to see that Bangalore what you have created, go back to chart of accounts, cost category, it will display.
Yeah, ma'am, that
Uh,
I got, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, for me, the cost
Yeah.
category has got activated.
Okay. And what about cost center?
Cost center also, it shows in create, but when I open it, it's asking for name and under primary.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that I'm going to teach now. Okay.
Okay.
So everyone clear with the cost category, right? That is a main title or head office of the company. So we have created the cost category. Now I have to create a see, by default Tally will not create any cost center. So we have to create a cost center now. The same procedure, go to gateway of Tally, create, and here we have a cost center option. After cost category, the next one we have here cost center. Press enter. It is asking the first one is category. So I have to choose the category here. See, once I type B and the right side it will display the Bangalore. Either you can type Bangalore full, otherwise double click on it and then you can select. So now for Bangalore category, I am creating the cost center. You can see list of categories. What are the things we have created? It will display, and by default also. Hope everyone are in the same screen.
Ma'am,
Yes,
for
ma'am.
me, it still is coming as tally is not responding.
Okay. So you just close and open once again Tally.
I tried it thrice, ma'am. Still the same is happening.
Okay.
Or can I try it tomorrow? Like again, today I just see what and all you're teaching, and tomorrow I
Yeah.
try it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Now, so and what about others? Are you in the same screen? Cost
Yes,
center
ma'am.
Excuse me,
creation.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not getting the option of cost category.
Cost category you're not getting. Okay. Go to create. Show more option is there. Double click on show more. Are you doing simultaneously?
Ma'am, then too I'm not getting it.
Hmm?
Then too I'm not getting it, ma'am.
No, ma. I'm just asking. Are you in a gateway of tally screen? You got the gateway of tally screen?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now click on create.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So once you create, you can see here. I'm showing the cursor here. Show more. Can you able to see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Click on the show more.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there cost category show inactive? Click on show inactive.
Ah, ma'am, I got it. But
Double click on that one.
for ma'am, for me it is showing exists by default for the company.
Yeah. Click on create new. And it is asking for enable, right? Click on yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you create
Yes, ma'am,
cost
got it.
category. Yeah, type Bangalore and one more office expenses.
I should accept it, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay. So now we'll move on to cost center. So see carefully, everyone do it simultaneously with me. So go to create option, cost center. Click on cost center. Hope everyone are in the same screen. So category, how to type Bangalore. Type category as Bangalore. Did everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next option they are given here, name. So Bangalore, I am typing one center name as Jainagar. Type the name. If you want, you can type any name, any place name. Then press enter. Alias. Alias is nothing but some other name. So like in place of Jainagar, I can type here JNR like this. So this one we call it as alias. So right now I am not using any alias names here. It comes under primary. I'm repeating once again, go to cost center, select category as Bangalore, name is Jainagar, and it comes under primary. I'm just accepting the screen now. Do it simultaneously with me and press yes. So we have created, for Bangalore, we have created Jainagar cost center. I want to check it out whether it is a created or it is not created. So where should I go now?
Click on
Where should
escape.
I check now? So go to chart of accounts, cost center. You can see here under Bangalore, Jainagar is showing. Got it,
Yes,
everyone?
ma'am.
Done? Okay. Let me create one more. Do it simultaneously. So don't do it in a chart of accounts again. Again, you should go to create only. The cursor should be in a create. Press enter. Cost center. I'll take one more place name as JP Nagar. Comes under primary. Save it. Let me take one more place. Kormangla. Save it. Now again, I'll go to chart of accounts, cost centers. So it has to display like this in your Tally Prime screen. Bangalore is a cost category under the three places as cost center. Is it clear? Do it everyone.
Ma'am, what if we want to change the category from Bangalore to office expenses?
No need to change. You have to create one more cost category. Don't change that one
Oh,
because we need two cost categories.
okay, ma'am.
Done everyone? Are in the same screen?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about others?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we'll create one more cost center for office expenses. See here, I'll go to Gateway of Tally screen, create option, cost center. Now, category you can see it is showing as Bangalore. I have to change the category first. Use backspace key in a keyboard. Use backspace key and you can type here office expenses. So the first one I'll create here, repair charges. And the same thing, save it. Next one I'll take here electricity. Save it. Then refreshment. Save it. Now I'll go back to this chart of accounts, cost center. You can see here Bangalore we have a three cost centers and office expenses we have a three cost centers. Got it everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have done with the cost category and cost centers. And cost category and cost centers mainly it is used to allocate the income and expenses of the company. Okay, it's clear. Anybody has any doubts here in cost category and cost center?
No, ma'am.
No,
Everyone?
ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, the next option we have here group ledger. Okay, so go to chart of accounts, and groups. See, groups are used to classify the ledger accounts. For example, the types of groups here in Tally, there are total 28 number of groups. In that 15 are primary and 13 are subgroups. Total we have here 28 groups. See here, directly no need to create a groups here. By default, Tally will create all 28 groups. In that 15 are primary and 13 are subgroups. Go to chart of accounts. I want to view the groups. Go to chart of accounts, groups. You can see here all the groups here. Branch or division, capital account, reserves and surplus, current asset, bank account, cash in hand, current liabilities, duties and taxes, direct expense, direct income, everything. So all 28 groups are, you can see here, 28 groups are created by Tally. No need to create any groups in Tally. If you want, you can create a groups. And here the primary groups like a capital account, loans, current asset, current liability, direct income, indirect income, direct expense, indirect expenses, fixed asset, investment. So these things we call it as a primary groups. And also the subgroups also created here,
Ma'am, we should click on ledger or groups, ma'am.
groups only. And here on right side you can see we have a multi masters and multi alter, all items. It will display like this, all 28 groups.
Where should we click, ma'am?
Yeah, I'll repeat once again. So go to chart of accounts. In a gateway of Tally, go to chart of accounts, groups. On right side, you can see here multi-master option. I am placing the cursor here. Can everyone see here?
Got it, ma'am.
Yes, click on multi-master and the second one multi-alter and all items. Now you can see primary and subgroups. This is how it is showing here: current asset, investment, loans, duties and taxes, creditors, debtors, everything it will show here. Everything it will be created by Tally by default. So as I told you in a starting itself, it is a ready-made software because I'm showing you now many of the options by default will be there in a Tally.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, when I go to alter, it does not show me everything by default. Like it's not the SL number, name of group that is coming, but like capital account, loans, these things are not coming for me.
See, you have to click on this multi-master on right hand side. Did you
Yes,
click on
ma'am.
this one? Yeah, click
Yes.
on multi-master and go to multi-alter and click
Yes.
on all items. Now you'll got it now?
Yes, ma'am. I'll try again.
Yeah. So total we have here 28 groups. So in that 15 are primary and 13 are subgroups. All 28 groups are created by Tally. And groups we can define in a simple way. It is a behavior of the ledger. Okay. Now, so shall we move on to ledger?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See here, the same thing. Okay, in the last class I told you ledger, right? So what is mean by ledger? In the introduction class I told you ledger. Can anyone say what is mean by ledger? Okay. So ledger is head of an accounts. And by default, Tally will also created the ledger. Again, to see the ledger, by default ledger, again we should go to chart of accounts, ledgers. So I'm not getting the proper ledger here. On right side, you can see F5 is there. That is a ledger view. So if you are in a same screen, everyone, on right side you have a F5 or you have an option called ledger view, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, click on ledger view. You can see here, by default, Tally will create a two ledgers, that is a cash account and profit and loss account.
Ma'am,
These
I
two
didn't get
ledgers,
that.
which one? Go to chart of account. So go to gateway of Tally chart of accounts. On right side, you have an option here, ledger view. Otherwise, press F5 in a keyboard.
Got it, ma'am.
Got it right? Okay. So by default, Tally will create two ledgers, that is a cash account and profit and loss account. So by default, Tally will create all 28 groups and only two ledgers, cash account and profit and loss account. Okay. And the remaining ledgers we can create in Tally. Now I am teaching how to create a ledgers in Tally. So before that, so I'm making two columns. One is ledgers and one more is groups, so that you can understand easily now. So now I'm creating the first ledger as Ram's Capital. So this one I'll grouped under capital account. Ram's Capital I'm grouped under capital account. And second one I'll create here ICICI Bank. This one I'll grouped under bank account. Now you people can say me, if I want to create a furniture account, this will comes under which group?
Cash.
Cash.
Fixed
No.
asset.
Exactly.
Assets.
Very good. Yes. So it is a fixed asset. Okay, I'll take one more. We'll see who will answer for this. Shares in Wipro. Can anyone
Share
say shares in
capital.
share capital? Okay, any other answer? In Tally, we'll not use the word as share capital. We'll be using investment. Okay, I'll take one more example. Hope everyone can answer here. Rent paid. What is this rent paid?
Miscellaneous expenses, ma'am.
No, rent is not a miscellaneous. I took this example in a nominal account. So what is nominal account? We are paying. No one is getting? Okay, is it income or expense?
Expense.
Expense.
What type of
Expense.
expense? Indirect expenses. I'll take here commission received. So what is this commission received?
Income.
Okay, which type of income?
Indirect.
Indirect income. Now I'll create a party ledger. For example, I'll take here MN Traders. That is our supplier. So suppliers will call it as a sundry creditors. Creditors in Tally. and customers will call it as a debtors. I'll just take here ABC company. These are the debtors. Okay. Now, see here, if I want to create a ledger, I have to use a group here. If I take a Rams capital, it will come under capital account and bank account, asset, investment, indirect expense, indirect income, creditors, debtors. So these are the things by default is created by Tally. With the help of these groups, we can create a ledgers. If I want to create a ledger as furniture, I have to group under asset. That exactly in a fixed asset only. Okay. See, normally if you are doing a manual account, directly we'll write debit is furniture and everything like the tally transaction will over. The journal entries will get over. But once you are doing in tally, we have to specify each and everything. If I am creating a furniture, I have to specify this will comes under which group. Is it clear?
Yes,
Everyone?
ma'am.
Okay. Now, so no need to create groups in tally. As I told you, by default it is created in tally. Now I have to create only the ledgers. So these are the ledgers I have taken here, total 8 ledgers. Right now I am creating only 8 ledgers. In further classes, I'll tell you how to create a ledgers on spot. Okay, now everyone go back to Tally's gateway of Tally screen. Go to create option. Hope everyone in a gateway of Tally screen. Go to create option and here we have an option called ledger. Click on this ledger. All of you are in the ledger creation screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, the first one I am creating now, Ram's Capital. You have to type the name Ram's Capital. Hope everyone are doing Ram's Capital. And you can see under it is showing by default it is showing as capital account. After typing this Ram's Capital, just press enter. Alias I am not giving right now. Just press enter. Once it is selected capital account, you can see on the right side it will display list of groups. Are you getting the same screen?
Yes, ma'am.
What about others?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, how to get the list of
Yes.
groups? Can you tell once more?
I didn't get you.
Ma'am, how do you get the list of groups? Can you?
List of groups. So once you place the cursor here in capital account, you press enter, it will display.
Okay, ma'am.
You got it now? Okay. Now press enter. So already I am creating Ram's capital account group is selected. Press enter. So now I have to activate the feature called cost center. Is cost center is applicable for capital account. So right now I am not selecting. So let it be no. And here we have to give a mailing details. So the Ram's capital address we have to give. So I'll just take one fake account, fake address here. So I'm just typing one fake account, but in real time we have to type the supplier address, capital address, everything, all the party names and the address we have to type compulsory. And state is Karnataka, country is India, and pin code. And we have to give up bank details also. If I say yes, see the transaction type, everything it will come. So right now no need to worry of this. Provide bank details, PAN or IT
Excuse me,
number, PAN number. Sorry.
ma'am, I'm not getting the cost centers are applicable option.
It's okay, no problem. Have you created the cost category and cost center? Have you activated the cost center?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not activated, it is that option is not showing, no?
No, ma'am, it is not seen.
Okay. So have you created just now? I thought cost category and cost center.
Yes, ma'am, I have created.
Okay, okay, then so I'll tell you the settings. We need to change some settings that I'll tell you. Okay, in a further
Okay,
lectures I'll tell you. Okay. Now, so we
okay,
have to enter the PAN or IT number. So this is a GSTN number. This GSTN number I'll explain once I come to the GST part. Okay. Now, right now I'm not activating any GST things now. And opening balance. So here you can see the opening balance option. We have to give opening balance for the capital account. Whenever we are creating any ledger as a capital account, as a bank account, for these two accounts we have to give a opening balance. So now I am giving 85,000 is the opening balance. So hope everyone are in the same screen. Type Ram's Capital. It will comes under capital account. And if you want, you can type the address, all the basic details. Don't give any bank details, GST and number. Come to this opening balance part and you can give the amount here. Right now I am given the amount as 85,000 and press enter and accept the screen. And it will display the confirmation window. Say yes, the Rams Capital Ledger is created. Now I have to check whether it is created or not. The same procedure. Go back to chart of accounts, ledgers, and don't forget to press the ledger view. And you can see here Rams Capital. It comes under capital account. So state name and the opening balance is 8,50,000. So it is showing like this. Got it, everyone?
Ma'am, it's not
Ma'am,
showing
we
for me.
can't.
Can you repeat the step?
Sorry?
It's not showing for me, ma'am. Can you repeat the
We are
step,
not
please?
getting your screen properly, ma'am.
My screen is not getting properly. Okay, I'm just sharing the screen again. Now,
Yeah, ma'am.
okay. So got it, everyone? How to create a ledger?
Ma'am, can you just repeat it? How do you get the screen back?
Okay, go back to Gateway of Tally, chart of accounts. So after creation screen, I'm just viewing, like I'm just seeing whether it has been created or not. I'm just checking here. Go to chart of accounts and ledgers. After ledger on right side, just now I told you, no, ledger view. Just click on ledger view.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Now we'll create one more ledger. So don't do it in a chart of accounts. Again, we have to go back to the create option here. Go to create. Again, go to ledger. So let me create now ICICI Bank. Type everyone, the name is ICICI Bank. Because if I am running a company, I need a bank account. So that is what I am creating as a ledger, bank account. And it comes under, you have to select bank accounts. The first option, select bank accounts. Done. So you can see it is asking the basic information of account number, IFSC code, SWIFT code, bank name, branch, everything it is asking. I'm just typing one fake account number and fake IFSC code. branch. So this bank configuration right now I am not activating. I'll teach you in further classes. And address also we have to mention here. PIN code. Don't give any GST number. And opening balance we have to give. So I'm giving opening balance as 75,000. Save this screen. And again go back to chart of accounts. Ledgers. Again ledger view. Got it everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, opening balance we have to give only for bank account and capital account. For others account, no need to give anything.
Ma'am, I forgot to give opening balance for ICICI Bank. Now, how do I edit it, ma'am?
Yes. To edit, go to alter. Go to alter, ledger. If it is there any mistake or any changes if you have to do, go to alter, go to ledger, select the bank and you can see opening balance option here. Directly you can place the cursor over there and you can give the opening balance. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So let me create one more ledger. The next ledger is furniture. So again go to create option, ledger, furniture. So on right side you are getting list of options, a list of groups, right? In that select fixed asset. So furniture will comes under fixed asset. Select that group and press enter. And for this furniture ledger, no need to give any mailing details or GST details, nothing. So only how to type the ledger name and select the group and don't even no need to give that opening balance also. Don't give opening balance for this ledger, furniture. Accept the screen, save this one. So in a chart of accounts, ledgers, ledger view. So total we have a 5 ledgers including by default cash and profit and loss account. So now I'll create the remaining ledgers. You can just create it. So the remaining ledgers we have here shares in Wipro, rent paid, commission received, MN Traders and ABC and Company. So let me create. You can create simultaneously with me. The next one I am creating here, shares in Wipro. So this will comes under investment. That's all. Just keep on enter, save it. Now I'll create rent paid. So rent paid will comes under indirect expenses. And here automatically you can see this cost center are applicable. Automatically it will say yes. Because I told you no cost centers it is used to allocate the income and expenses of the company. So automatically it will take it as yes option here. Save it. Now next one I'll create here commission receipt. This is the indirect income. Again, for income and expenses, cost centers will applicable. I'll create MN traders who are the suppliers for our company. So I'm mentioning suppliers in a bracket. He will comes under creditors. So again, if you want, you can type the mailing details. We have to type the mailing details for the suppliers and the customers. So we have to type here address, state, country, pin code, all the information we have to give here. And no need to give opening balance for this ledger. And the last one I'm creating here, ABC and company. Debtors. Save it. Now I'll go back to chart of accounts. Ledgers, ledger view. So this is how total 10 numbers of ledgers we have created. In that by default is 2, that is a cash and profit and loss account. So done everyone?
Yeah, ma'am.
So you created all the ledgers. So any doubts in ledger creation? So any doubts in today's session?
No, ma'am.
So
No,
hope
ma'am.
you are okay. So all of you understood cost category, cost center, groups and ledger, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So by
Yes, ma'am.
using these are the ledgers, we are going to pass the transactions. So tomorrow I'm going to start with the vouchers because it has a vouchers. So here we have a 4 types of accounting vouchers. That one I'll explain tomorrow. So is there any doubts in a ledger creation or in a cost category and cost center?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and what about others? Everyone? Got it, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so by tomorrow you have to complete of creating the ledgers. Total 8 ledgers. What are the things I am showing here? So these ledgers you have to create. If you are created now only, it's good. Otherwise, you can create it by tomorrow. For tomorrow class, by using these are the ledgers, I'm going to pass the entries. Okay, so the
Ma'am,
remaining things, yeah, ma'am.
now if we need to delete that ledger in the sense, what we should do, ma'am?
Yeah. So the same procedure, go to alter, select the ledger, which one you want to delete. So let us say furniture ledger, press Alt D and say yes. If you want to delete, you can go to alter, select the ledger and press Alt D.
Yes, ma'am, I
Understood
got
now?
it, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. So is okay. The remaining things I'll be continuing tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you,
Okay,
everyone.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.